Welcome to our channel. Today we how to transfer e-learning data into Airtable step by step clearly. To start transferring e-learning data into Airtable, first, gather all the necessary e-learning data files you want to import. Next, log into your Airtable account or create a new account if you don't have one. Once you're on your Airtable dashboard, choose a base where you want to import the data. If you don't have a base yet, click on the Add a Base button to create a new one. After selecting or creating a base, click on Add a Table to create a table for your data. Now, you should prepare the structure of your table by defining the fields. Include relevant columns such as student name, course title, and completion status. Once your table has the desired structure, it's time to import your. Look for the View menu in the upper left corner and select Grid View. In the Grid View, click on the plus sign to add records or find the Import option. Choose the Import option and select your data source, such as a CSV file or spreadsheet. Follow the prompts to locate and upload your e-learning data file. Ensure that the fields in your data file align correctly with the columns in your Airtable table. After confirming that everything matches, click on Next to proceed with the import. Review a summary of the import for any discrepancies and make adjustments if necessary. If everything looks good, click on Import or Finish to complete the process. Once the import is complete, check your table to ensure all data has been transferred accurately. You can then organize, filter, or sort your data within Airtable as needed. Consider utilizing Airtable's views and blocks to visualize your data more effectively. Finally, make sure to save any changes and update your table regularly to keep your data current. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the Reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.